Halacha says, "En hatzibur rasha'im latzet mebet hakeneset ad achar sheyachziru et sefer haTorah lemkomo ba'aron hakodesh." Even after they finished reading, one is not allowed to leave the shul until they return the sefer Torah into the aron hakodesh. Ve'im motzi'im et sefer haTorah mebet hakeneset v'asni'o b'bayit acher. They used to have a custom that they would take the sefer Torah, they wouldn't put it in an aron, they would take it to a different house, usually a local house near the shul, in order to protect it from either ganavim or other problems that they had back in the day. So he says one would not be allowed to leave the shul until the sefer Torah went to the house. Usually that would be done at the end of shul. They would have to wait till the end of the whole tefillah, and then they would walk the sefer Torah towards the house, and everyone could leave to wherever they have to go. However, again, this is back in those days. In our days, well, we don't do that, so the custom is that as soon as the sefer Torah is returned to the aron hakodesh, one would be allowed. Now, when does the sibur return the sefer Torah to the aron hakodesh? So the mahloket ben Sfaradim and Ashkenazim. Ashkenazim have a custom, יש מקומות שנהגו להחזיר את ספר התורה מיד לאחר הקריאה קודם אשרי ובא לציון. Some have the custom, and this is more the Ashkenazi custom that's been taken on this is the way they do it, that immediately after they read the Torah, they say Kaddish, and they return it. Like we do sometimes by Mincha, or other times where we just say the Kaddish, and right away Yahalelu, and we return it immediately right after. However, this is their custom. Our custom is that we first say Ashrei Uba Letzion, Kaddish, Titkabal, and then we return the Sefer Torah. Some have the custom to return the Sefer Torah right before Kaddish Titkabal. Our custom is that right after Kaddish Titkabal, then we do Yahalelu and we return the Sefer Torah. Each shul according to their custom. Even though you might be of the custom that we return the sefer Torah immediately right before Ashrei, but if you're in a shul where they're returning it after, you have to wait till after they return the sefer Torah. It's regardless, doesn't make a difference. But my custom is a little different, doesn't make any difference. If they didn't return the sefer Torah yet, then you're not allowed to actually leave the shul till after they return the sefer Torah. And halacha says, nohagim lelamed haketanim lenashek et sefer Torah. The custom that we teach the children, and he says later on, even the adults should do the same, to Yinashku et Sefer HaTorah be'osa'ato b'achzarato, while returning and taking out the Sefer Torah, we kiss it. Why? He says, Kedei lehabeb aleihem et HaTorah, in order to show them how precious it is and how important it is. So that's why we kiss the Torah. Osa v'chen nachon linhog al pi hasod. There's also sodot, there's a lot into why we kiss the Sefer Torah, besides again the hibub, the love for the mitzvah. It's al pi hasod that we kiss the Sefer Torah, and therefore equally the young children and the adults should all kiss the Torah as the Torah again is taken out and as it's returned back into the aron.